Hey guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. In today's video, we're back over on Kiasma's account, that awesome endgame account, because we've got an Ascended Saurus over here now, and we're going to max out his signature item and have a bit of a play with him, because he is just an absolute beast, especially for bosses. But we'll have a little bit of play and see where he can work in campaign and see if we can make him do stuff there. So let's get into the video. Alright, coming back at you guys from the future. It is now tomorrow. I realized we didn't do the summon to see if it's a giveaway, so I had to throw this in there. Single summon, purple, we get a giveaway. Rip. You know what? Let's do a few. It's Kiasma's account. We'll steal some summons. We get a purple in the next 3 summons. There we go. Got it. There we go. We got Keen. Let's see what we get. Got some food, because we do need food on this account. There you go, mate. It's ridiculous when you just need food on the account because you got everything ascended. It's absolutely nuts. But there you go. We got an elite hero finally. So this one is going to be another giveaway video, $20 giveaway. All the details will be in the description. Basically, be subscribed, leave a comment on this video. You go into the draw. We'll do the draw in a couple days time and post it as a community post on the channel. So there you guys go. We'll continue with the rest of the video. Okay, so jumping straight into it, we don't have any tier 2 Wilder gear, so unfortunately we're just going to have to stick with other faction gear. So he does lose a bit of the bonuses, but we're going to go ahead and max this out. I wish there was a way you could just like auto-fill this to 10 and then auto-fill it to 20, because it's a lot of clicking. But this guy, definitely the MVP in a lot of teams for a lot of bosses. Unfortunately, at the time of recording this, it's the demonic entity, the Namora Twisted Realm. So he's actually not good for that one, because it's still just Shamira's AoE destroys all those little drefts. So yeah, we're not going to be able to use him there. But for pretty much all the other bosses, he's a very viable option. Taylene still wins out against Kane, because Kane obviously has that execute, and she's able to survive. Ooh, we don't have the stuff to max him. Oh wait, we got the chest in the bag. Yeah, my bad. My bad. Of course we've got the stuff we need. Those were just the Wilder specific ones. Okay, yeah, we still got 470. We're good. We got enough to do another hero if we want to. So it's all good. There we go. Okay, so I thought we'd just do a quick recap of his abilities and his signature item to see why he is so good. So his ultimate creates a phased form of himself, kind of like what Gwyneth does with her level 20 signature item, where it's just like a shadowy type version of him that copies the abilities. Also going to produce a shield. Then he's got 2 abilities between these two that are 2 AoE cleave. This one has a nice single target attack and a stun tied to it. And basically these 2 abilities, he just rotates through them, and if he doesn't get interrupted, he's going to keep just using each one. So if there's no CC, he becomes an absolute beast. And then with this, each one he uses successfully without being interrupted stacks up to 5 times. He's going to get attack and defense, which is also going to be shared between his allies. So the fact that he's using 2 actual abilities and not a normal auto attack, and he's just rinsing and repeating through the 2 of them, and this one has a decent little single target multiplier on it tied in. This one is an AoE, but it does 6% of the target's current health, with each strike, if I could speak, which is 4 strikes. So it's a really both just really solid damaging abilities. And obviously when he gets the ephemeral form of himself, that little shadow form, it's going to be doing extra damage as well, which is really huge, 85% of the damage, which is really nice. And then when we look at the actual signature item and why we went with maxing this out, can no longer be stacked any further. When the ability can no longer be stacked further, Saurus will recover 40% of his own attack rating as health every second. Saurus will recover 100% worth of his own attack rating as health every second. And then 30, the huge one is Saurus allies will recover. So basically when he's maxed out, once he's got those his passive stack to 5 stacks, which means they've maxed out the attack increase and defense increase, he's then going to start healing his whole team for 150% worth of his own attack every time the abilities are used, which is absolutely huge because they get used a lot. So what we're going to go ahead and do is, firstly, we're going to go over here to the Riz Guild Hunt. We can go to both of them. Riz is going to be where he really shines. There is a team currently going where people are using Warwick. I want to do Warwick in his own video before I demonstrate that, but this is like one of the basic staple teams for Riz, using Taylene. Now he can just replace. What we'll do is we'll do a run with this, and then we'll do a run with Saurus. I just want to make sure that Taylene has gear. We'll give her that back. We'll give her that, and I think Belinda normally has gear in this. Yeah. So we're all good with that. You got those two in the front to link them to get that bonus. And then obviously these are the 3 staples. Like I said, there is that Warwick team going around, but we will do that in a later video. I just want to do this one, give you guys an idea of damage with this, and then we'll swap the Taylene out, because Taylene's fantastic because she heals, but the fact that Saurus at level 30 is going to heal your whole team, it's not even needed. So let's go begin. And let's have a look. Let's see what we can actually do with this. Yeah, just prepare. The numbers are going to be huge. That's the only way to talk about this. The numbers are going to be massive. Now, obviously, we want to try and get Taylene over before we use the Rowan ult. That's the thing with Taylene. Sometimes you want to be playing on manual because you want to make sure she gets the attack buff before she goes and does her stuff and teleports over. But you know, we're not going to get too finicky. We're just going to see what damage we can do with this lineup, and then we'll shift over and we'll do the Saurus. But man, I absolutely love Saurus. He's so cool. I got him on a wishlist on all of my accounts. I just cannot pull the copies. Probably because I don't have any summons saved on any of them. But hey, is what it is. I mean, we're getting some good. It's crazy damage. It's actually crazy damage already. But the Belinda's is nice here because she is used for that attack buff, which is really nice. But let's see what we can do. I mean, I feel like we'll get to. Wait, that becomes 100 million, which means that's billions. I reckon we'll get the 10. We'll get the 10 billion, maybe. I think we can get the 10 billion. The only difference between the team that we're going to sub out with the Saurus is going to be that obviously Taylene keeps it to a 5-piece faction bonus, and with the Saurus you're going to lose 10% attack, which kind of sucks because you just go down to a 4-hero bonus. The 5 faction is pretty huge, but we'll go ahead and do it and see what happens anyway. Also, Riz is a mauler, so you lose that factional advantage. But hey, we're going to see what happens. We are going to see what happens. Hopefully it's some big damage. Alright, 9. We're almost at that 10 billion. I'm pretty sure it's billion. Too many numbers to look at. And there we go. Okay. Just getting them billions in. Okay. Nice. Let's have a look. As you can see, Taylene, the main damage dealer. Now, let's click here. Let's go back out. Let's swap over. The other thing is we do not have stars on this guy. We only have the 1 star. So that's going to be a difference as well. But let's see. Where's the blade? Let's put it on him. And he's not in faction gear. So who knows? We might actually do less damage because of all those factors. But hey, I want to see what we can do. So let's go ahead. Let's test this. Let's see. As you can see, it gets that ephemeral form. Man, I can't say that word. But let's just see. So, like the haste, everything, the Belinda attack buff, it's all happening. Let's see if we can stack this damage. I mean, look at the damage already. We're at 2 billion. And he's got Jura's Blade, so it's just going to ramp up towards the end. And look at the healing. Look at the numbers. Look at the actual numbers on it. This guy is an absolute weapon. So like for campaign and stuff, not the best hero. So I don't know if he's going to be the first one you want to make max signature item. He can work. It's just you need the right team for it. I mean, look at this. We're almost at that 10 billion already. We are almost at that 10. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. Look at that damage already. I'd say we could reach that 20 billion just because of Jura's Blade. I feel like we might actually get there. But you can imagine if this was full tier 2 faction gear and he was 5-star, when you're comparing it to what the Athalia, to what the Taline had, it's actually huge. I think we will get the 20. He's a weapon. He's an absolute weapon. Come on, let's get the 20 billion, please. Can we get it? I think we got it. I think we've got it. Like the healing, it's just so much healing. Because he just spams the 2 abilities. Okay, we got it. We got the 20 billion. We got the 20 billion. Did we? Did we? Yes, we did. The next one is going to be 100 billion. That was the next one that we couldn't see. But hey, I honestly reckon you could push that 100 billion with him. I do definitely think. But obviously, we've got a ways to go. But that is that. Let's go ahead to Sauron and have a look. Now, this one's a... I feel like Sauron, I honestly have not done... Disclaimer, I have not done my research on the best Sauron teams for Wales at the moment. So he's going to be a beast here just because he has the faction bonus. However, I feel like maybe using like a... I'm thinking an Odin in here. Like, okay, this is me spitballing. These are not the best teams. We do not have an Odin on this account, which kind of sucks. I feel like Odin might be okay. Do we have a Cecilia? We do have a Cecilia. So you know what? We're going to see if the Cecilia can work and keep him turned around. I don't know if it will. I honestly do not know if it will. The other thing was our Rosalind was not following the Saurus in the last battle because he was not the strongest, which is another huge factor. So you're going to get way more damage out of him if you can get him on the proper gear. We're just going to have a play here. We're going to have a play. I'm going to see if we can make this work. So we're going to strip his gear. He doesn't have the best gear. Who's got it? Who's got the best leather? Not you. Not you. Rip. We'll just rip this off. And we'll put it over on you. Yeah, we'll change that weapon with someone. we're just wrecking the account at the moment. It's all good. We will take... I mean, we could try the Baden, but I just want to play fun stuff, you know what I mean? Yeah, you guys get it. Let's do that. Let's do that. We'll give you... let's just leave it like that. I'm not even going to give her anything. Just can't be bothered. Let's drop you and you. And let's go ahead and pop you and you. Where is he? Where is he? There he is. Okay, so the big thing to keep in mind here is this is not the optimal team. I just want to test if Cecilia works in this combination. Let's see. So turn around, please. Okay, so the idea being that even when Cecilia gets mind controlled and attacks us, that she's not actually going to turn the Saurus, the Sauron. I think I've been saying Sauron, I get confused. But she's not going to turn him around. That's the idea behind this one. Sometimes you do get glitches and she does, but hopefully we can be fine and he just stays turned around. Just because due to the healing, my other idea was to use Odin as an option, but this does give us the 4-piece faction bonus. So let's just see what we can do here. I mean, we do have the twins as well. So obviously with the twins, they cleanse the mind control and also give you a bit of immunity, so it's not too bad. And the Saurus does have the factional advantage. Once again though, the Saurus not being followed by the Rosalind, she's actually stacking on the Rowan, which I don't know if that's... I kind of like Rosalind following Rowan. I'd have to do some testing to see, but it's like... You just you get permanent attack buff and energy recovery. So I don't know whether this is like a thing. But let's check the damage we can actually do. So obviously dropping the Belinda loses a lot of damage because we lose that attack buff as well and Belinda's big burst. But I mean, I kind of like this comp. We're not going to get crazy. We're not going to get the 20 billion, but I think we'll get the 10 billion, which, hey, I'm cool with that too. Like I said, I will look more into like the optimal teams for Sauron. I didn't actually know Sauron was open when I jumped in here. So now we're just testing. But I mean, dude, this Saurus is an absolute beast. And things like, he's like getting used in Ice Chimera. Who's the other one? He's an absolute weapon for the Arden. Arden, just because the Arden battle, if he gets stunned, he loses his shield. And because one of his abilities is a 3-second stun with skill ups, it's just like permanent stuns on the Arden. And just like permanent heals, like no one takes damage. It's ridiculous. I swear if they introduce one hero that's like a Rosaline that stops the hero they follow being mind controlled, being CC'd, then he becomes just the best hero in the game. Because if he can function like this in campaign, he becomes an absolute weapon. So there we go. We've got the 10 billion damage there. Let's just have a little play here. Let's just have a little play. So the problem with this, so this team's going to destroy him because you got roots from him, you got the waves from him, and you got the stun from him. So this is where he's going to start to struggle a little bit. Do you have gear? I think I was playing around with gear. Yeah, he's got it. All right, so let's just have a play. See if we can make something that's gonna. I want to do him with the twins. I just want to see what kind of damage we can get. It's just for a play around. Just for the fun of having a play, let's do that. Obviously, Saurus has the knock up as well. So that's going to hurt us. He's going to jump on. It's just going to be all bad. Let's team 2 got. And see, this is the problem in campaign and stuff. Like, you're not going to find many teams that don't have anything that's going to just wreck him. But I just want to play. So let's do this. And who else can we put for the fun? I mean, I kind of want, like, the shields will be nice. What else can we put? Obviously, the twins for the cleanse and the little bit of immunity. And then, what else do we put? Maybe we do Tassie and see if we can banish. Yes. Obviously, we're not going to work. We will eventually try and work through some stages on this account. There you go. We got rooted straight away. Got the shield up. Getting stunned. Yeah, he just gets locked out too hard. Actually, what I might try doing is if we do something like this. Hopefully the tree still roots Tassie. Damn it. Alright, that's alright, because then we can just do this. So now the tree should get there. Yep, good. Okay, he hasn't got controlled yet. Yes, he has, obviously, because I don't know what's been stunning him. I can't see the stacks on him. But anyway, whoa! Did you guys see that damage? Did you see that bullet one shot? Okay, when he gets rolling, I can't see. Okay, he's max stats. He's max stacks. Okay, that was huge. He just one-shots things and stuns them. Okay, I actually like that. If you can get him rolling, let's take a look at the damage. Yeah, it was pretty nice. Man, Tassie doing some deeps. Okay, I just want to try that again and see that again. So the stacks are right on his head, not on top of his health bar. So you can see that's 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, everyone's getting healed now. Hugely. He had the shield so he didn't get knocked back, which is huge as well. He's going to go one-shot anyone he walks up to. Belinda, watch her die. Watch Belinda die. Boom. I mean, I really like the idea of using him as a carry in like early game, but like you're not going to get full functionality out of him every stage. But I just seeing the one-shots of like a monster hitting things is so satisfying. It's so satisfying. Okay, roll those stacks up. He's max stats. Max stacks. It's really hard to say. I'm sorry. And then he just one-shots things. It's like... And his ability has a stun tied to it. Like, it's huge. It is huge. This is what makes me wish I didn't have 100 accounts rolled on my account. And I wish I could just go ahead and... re-roll and have him as a carry hero, because it would be fun. I think he would be fun. Just an all-round beast of a hero. Undoubtedly like the new god of most boss fights. Like I said, we'll do another one with Riz. We'll try and make the optimal team on Riz. before we do that, I'm going to try and get some faction gear to tier 2 on this account, some wilder gear, so we can really test him out properly, hopefully get Rosalind to follow him, and see how we go. But that is going to be it. Let's put him up on screen. That is going to be it for the Saurus maxed out video. He's an absolute beast. I love this guy. I'm so glad they put it in the game. Just a cool looking dude. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you have an awesome day, and I'll look forward to seeing you in the next one. Cheers.